Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Hebiboyama Mrs. B, the Rich Advocate. Thank you so much for liking, for subscribing, and for sharing my videos. I really appreciate it. You can smile, thank you.
Always smiling.
Also,
I'm always smiling. Literally,
okay.
all the time.
Where? Okay, so I actually didn't say I was smiling. So, welcome back to another episode of my pregnancy, or let me say our pregnancy journey. I can always make this mistake of my pregnancy journey when I'm like doing the videos alone. But when I'm with you, I shouldn't make a mistake of my pregnancy journey. So yeah, welcome back to another episode of our pregnancy journey. But also on the thumbnail, I will just probably put my pregnancy journey just for the consistency of things. So yeah, thank you for back with another episode. It seems like I should actually get to do more content regarding this pregnancy journey. Content that requires you to be here so you can.
I don't think there's content that really requires me to be here.
Why?
If you can just speak honestly and generally.
But
So let's just accept that I'm here.
Oh, okay. So baby daddy is here. And yeah, welcome sir, and thank you. Literally, the subscribers and the people that watch, they really like you being here.
Okay, so today we're gonna be reviewing one of my favorite things on earth, Stranger Things. That's why I've got the t-shirt on. What?
We're not here for Stranger Things, okay?
Then why did I have to wear the Stranger Things t-shirt?
So we can be colorful, because look, I'm colorful, you are colorful, baby girl is colorful.
Really? So I had to iron the t-shirt just to be I honestly thought we were going to be talking about Stranger Things.
No, we're not
Like,
doing
I was so
Stranger
excited.
Things. No, we're not doing Stranger Things, please.
That's fine.
Okay. Do you want to continue?
No, I can't continue because now I'm off script now. I don't know what we're talking about.
It's fine, I'll tell you what we're talking about.
Okay.
So, today we are going, so it's week 39. It's literally almost the end in terms of what it's supposed to be, which is 40 weeks when you give birth. So, but I'm still very loud, I still can very talk, but I think that's the only thing I can do now, if not at all. I don't know, yeah, but that's the only thing I do best, literally, if I have to put it that way. I'm actually starting to bend. I'm bending. That's the talking is one of those things. Thank you, baby dad. Talking is one of those things that I can do without feeling so tired. It still makes me tired a bit. So but today it's week 39, which is almost time, literally, and we are 39 weeks, 4 days, 3 days. Okay.
Is it not 5 days?
I don't know, but we left with 3 days in terms of how it's supposed to be.
Actually, it's 30. Yeah, in 4 days, 3 days, something.
It's fine, but yeah, we are left with 3 days to meet baby girl if she decides, because this person is so chilled and that literally I probably should stop feeding her so she can be uncomfortable in here. But anyway.
I don't think that would be a solution to anything, but it's fine.
Okay, so today we're talking about how the journey has been, the journey of being pregnant. I'm mostly obviously gonna talk more about personal. I'm gonna talk about how I feel, or how the journey has been. It's probably gonna be mostly physically and emotionally for me. No, not physically, but not physically, but yeah, it's mostly gonna be physical, and it's gonna be the reviewing of the emotional part of things, and also the hormonal part of things, where people tell you have hormones, all of a sudden whatever you say is not you talking, is the baby, but
Exactly.
it's fine. So that's gonna be about that, and also how baby daddy has been doing and how it has been for him to live with a pregnant wife.
Wow.
So yeah, do you want to get started? Because obviously I will definitely talk about my part, and you know what I don't want to do? I don't want to talk a lot, and then the next thing you do not have much to say, because
what if I talk a lot and you have nothing to say?
they will see me often, so it's fine. They can always hear me talk, but with you can literally take your time. So thank you. Over to you, Mr. B. How has it been, sir, being
It's fine.
This guy is going through the most.
It's fine.
Okay, so how has it been for you living with a pregnant wife? Over to you, thank you. I'm gonna be listening.
It seems like it's an essay now.
It's not an
a topic. Now I have to write the whole thing alone.
Okay, so we'll be communicating. It's just that you see now it's your platform to them talk. So yeah, please over to you.
The more you say over to you, it's like
It's an
it's
interview.
like now I'm a guest speaker and now I have to stand up and do a talk.
Oh, are you not a guest speaker on my channel?
No, I'm a guest, but not a guest speaker.
Okay. Alright, so baby Daddy is gonna talk about how the journey has been.
That's more or less another way of saying over to you.
Okay.
It's fine. It's been exciting.
I'm quiet. I'm done.
No, it's been exciting. It's living with a pregnant wife.
Yeah, living with a pregnant wife and also being, pregnant in this house or something like that.
I think it's if I can put it in a summary, it's probably one of the best preparations of getting into parenthood. The fact that now, I'm not saying you're a child, I'm just saying that now you have someone who you won't be able to understand everything they communicate to you about how they're feeling at a particular point and what they're going through, and you just need to try and get them to feel better. So, what? I did say I'm not saying you're a child.
But yeah, because I'm carrying one. I'm not one.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
It's like, you're always ready and always observant. You're always just prepared to move at a second's notice. You're always...
Really?
Oh God. You're always just ever prepared. You're always just ever prepared. You're, I think, to put it bluntly, you're always worried that, because it's one thing for you can worry but not as much as I can, because you worry with inside information. You worry about how you are feeling at a particular point because you know how you are feeling. I have to depend on you explaining to me how you are feeling, how you are craving for ice cream, and it's like you're dehydrating. And I'm like, yeah, I know it's ice cream and it can be liquid, but it can't be to the extent like you're feeling dehydrated. Just drink water.
But that was once though.
No, I'm just giving examples.
Okay.
And it wasn't once, but it's fine. So it's like with you, at least when you have that craving, it can make sense to you that I've got this craving and it's just it's overwhelming me and I just want to get ice cream. But for me, it's like, really? Ice cream? Like, really? Like, it's ice cream, it's like sugar and ice and a bit of taste.
And cream.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then, but for you, it's different. So for me, it's like one of the best preparations for parenthood, in that you're gonna now have someone who won't be able to communicate everything to you, but you just have to be supportive, you just have to show care, you have to show love, you have to be protective, you just have to be on your feet all the time to try and say that, okay, look, I really don't understand why you're crying, dude, but it's fine. Just, I'll try and get something to make you not cry. I don't understand where the pain you're feeling is coming from or how to stop it, but I can try and maybe call a doctor or get you to a doctor and everything like that, you see. So you essentially dealing with someone who, not that it's their fault, but not be able to properly or sufficiently communicate what's happening to you all the time.
Yeah.
And sometimes you tell me that I'm uncomfortable. I'm like, okay, that's a very big umbrella term. What do you mean uncomfortable?
It's just uncomfortable.
Exactly.
Like everybody is just
you see? So exactly. So now I have to extrapolate from that how I'm gonna play my role. What is my role in that? How am I gonna be able to assist you with that discomfort and make you more comfortable, you see? So with practically very little information, You see, so for me, it's one of the best preparations for parenthood. Obviously, with that being said, it also has a terrifying aspect to it, in that what if I get something wrong? You know, what if you want me to do something and I can't get it? What if perhaps I'm driving to the shops to get something and then something happens while I'm not here? What if I'm here and something happens and I don't know what to do? Granted, I've watched a lot of movies, but in movies they really don't go into detail what you do when your wife is pregnant and she feels something and everything like that. You see, so it was like that. The doctor's visits, having to do research on, okay, the first trimester, the second trimester, the third trimester.
Yes, baby did.
So,
Yeah,
so
it's third. Now we are in third trimester.
Oh, okay.
You mean no trimester.
Yeah, no, but having to know what are the expectations there, what are you looking forward to, what are probably going to be the most common challenges, what are going to be the most common things, exciting things. How do you combat the challenges that will arise? How do you become more supportive? Because I truly believe that pregnant women need support more than anything. And it could be support that manifests in many ways. Support that manifests in me making you food.
Oh,
you know?
yes. Always.
Exactly. Although now, support in me also having to eat certain foods because I can't eat certain foods around you.
Yes, garlic. Garlic is one of them. Please. Yo, this guy and chicken.
Really? You didn't have to go into detail.
Okay, so
the garlic thing was like, now people are like, we're not vampires.
He loves garlic. No, you love garlic, my friend. You need to be truthful with this whole thing.
Like, I bought garlic like twice. Never mind.
Okay.
It's fine. So, and then you sort of like cannot have certain foods around her, and then sometimes you think, okay, today we're cooking like a nice beef stew with rice and this and this and this and that, and then the person ends up eating rice and mayonnaise and tomato sauce and you think, oh, okay.
Why are you
all
talking
the
about
chopping of the onions, the standing on the stove, the seasoning,
the making of the beef,
just out the window. It was useless, and you just have to suck it up and look forward to the next meal. And yeah, so I think you just have to. Oh no, sorry, I'm not giving advice here. So I just had to adapt to this thing and adapt every day. But then in the back of my mind, the one thing that was there is support. And this is support that would be sometimes talking about how you're feeling, and because sometimes it's not always pain, it's changes that are happening. And I did not do life sciences, I did not do medicine, so exactly, I am absolutely clueless about the human body, male and female. And at least with male I can make comments on certain things because I am a male, but with female, like, I become absolutely clueless. And
on that note, sorry, before you proceed, when we talk about food, I remember like in the first trimester when things were like so bad, I couldn't literally. I remember you made this nice chicken. It was great, but it was
yeah, I think that's the first time we stopped eating chicken.
I was like, nah, I cannot do this. And I think there was a time, I'm not sure if you were annoyed or you just didn't understand or you just didn't know how to kind of shift from our reality to this now new normal of some sort. And guys, this one asked me, are we ever gonna have a meal together? This
No, it wasn't that. It wasn't that. It was just that the thing is that there was it's like every time the goalposts were being moved. Like, okay, we don't have chicken. Okay, fine. We don't eat chicken. Let's eat beef. And then when we eat beef now, I want the beef with stew. You want beef like fried. And I'm thinking now it's like we having contrasting meals every time in the house, and it was just a thing of, okay, perhaps we need to plan our groceries a bit more different or better, if I can put it that way, kind of like diversify the grocery list so it can accommodate both of us. You see, because it seems like we were starting to like sort of drift apart in terms of food.
Yeah, if not completely.
Exactly. You would have some weird things.
What do you mean weird things?
I'm not gonna say them, but I mean like you would have some extremely weird things.
No, we got the point, thank you.
It's fine.
There was no weird thing that I did.
No, I'm just saying that. Yeah, so but you see, even with that, you sort of like have to adjust. Because the truth of the matter is that your life is changing. It's already changing at that moment. It's not like your life is about to change when the baby arrives, but your life changes at that moment. Everything becomes different. Like literally everything. The setting up of the house becomes different.
Fragrance as well.
Exactly, fragrance. You don't have to, like when I have to go and put on my cologne, I have to go to the other room.
Or outside.
Put it there, wait for it to cool down a bit, then I can go into the house, you see.
Yeah.
So it's things, but you know, it's things that I think generally and genuinely speaking, you should be able to cope with as a person or as a spouse who's supporting a pregnant wife. Because like, I mean, it's food. Yeah, it's not like the doctor didn't prescribe that I need to have pork chops. So I think if she doesn't like pork chops, I can let go of pork chops for a little bit. Or if I really have to have them somewhere else.
Go to a restaurant.
Go to a restaurant.
Come home.
Exactly. It's not like something that I'd say, yo, why is this happening to me now? I mean, it's just food. You see, so it's stuff like that, and sleeping patterns change as well, you know, and that's just the reality of things, you know. So for me, I would say that I've been coping because from early on I had to accept that things are about to change, more for you than for me, but at the same time I need to become more supportive. But here's the kick, and probably this is what I'd be very controversial. I don't know about your audience, but I still feel like there's biasness in terms of the support given to a pregnant couple. In terms of you getting all the support, and I get like zero. Like no one ever calls and asks, "Oh, how's your husband doing with the pregnancy?" I mean, I'm not carrying anyone. Yes. I know, but I'm here.
Don't you want us to talk about this in another video?
No, it's not. I just felt like perhaps I think we're dealing with how I've been doing.
Yes.
So I'm just saying that it just feels odd that no one cares about the
how are you doing?
No one really, like no one calls and asks, how are you doing with the pregnancy? Because here's the thing, I'm not saying people don't check up on you. People check up on you as a human being. But I'm more than a human being now. I'm a father to be, and I'm living with a pregnant wife. So I think we need to factor that into the checkups. Just try and... I remember this one day, I think you were on a video call with one of your friends. Like, oh, okay. Is anyone ever going to ask how I'm doing in this house? Because honestly, I could be passed out in the bedroom and no one would notice because no one really checks out.
I don't say no one because me, I checked on you.
I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
You know, so until I met a guy at the antenatal class.
Yes.
And we actually related on that, in that we become, I don't know. The only reference that comes to mind is Harry Potter, and I feel like you're not gonna like that. But essentially become Dobby the elf.
I know Dobby, I like Dobby the elf.
You become Dobby the elf to serve there, and you're almost negligible. So
is that how you felt?
Let's not go into the emotional part of it.
Okay.
But that's essentially how it is, that no one wants to know how you're doing with the pregnancy. Everyone, and because now if a friend of mine calls me, sure dude, how's it going? How you doing, man? I'm not gonna start to say, hey man, my wife is pregnant, so this and this and that. I need you to ask me, so how are you doing with the pregnancy stuff? Because you ask me how am I doing, I'm gonna tell you how I'm doing health wise, how I'm doing entertainment wise, what I'm keeping, if I'm okay, work-wise, housework, and everything like that. If there's anything on the news, I'm not gonna talk about that because I need you to specifically ask about that. Because I'm not gonna end up boring you. I'm not gonna like force myself into talking to someone about that.
Your pregnant wife.
Exactly, and how I'm having to deal with it and everything like that, and how I'm having to adjust it. So, but then it was, although it was like at like week 37, but the 36.
When we went to the international class, I think it was week 38. Yeah, I actually did a video on that.
So, although it was late, but I think I found a bit of comfort to know that, okay, it's a thing that, we become like the sideshows, but still so much is demanded of us. So, it's one of those things that you are not, I'm going to use my words very carefully here. You are not appreciated for being there, but your absence will raise concerns.
Way.
So the fact that you are there and you're doing your best to just do the cooking, the cleaning, the everything like that, it's not something that you're ever going to receive a trophy for because, well, hashtag you're to blame. But
why?
I sit down and then I don't cook and I don't clean, I don't do anything. I just wake up on a Saturday, just sit on the couch, grab a bowl of cereal, just watch TV and just eat, and then I don't make any food for you. I don't ask you if you don't want to eat anything, and then let's say someone calls and you say, yo, I haven't eaten a hypo. And then what's Mantla doing? Like, no, he's sitting on the couch. Oh, he's a couch guy now. Is he not a father to be? He's a couch guy. I'm like, yeah, but the time I was a stove guy, a mop guy, a takeaway grabbing guy, a groceries doing guy, why was I never recognized for that? I'm sorry, I feel like this video is becoming long because of me. So I'm just going to stop it there. So support and adapting to change. Pucho yo.
Way.
Shamina
Istimela
kumbe. Yeah, Shamina ones.
It's probably it's like
Shamina pacifier. Let me just say. I feel like
it's more relevant for this video.
Exactly.
Okay, yo.
Well, you said I should talk.
And you did talk.
So it's everything, but I'm just thinking.
It's why we're gonna do a part 2.
No, we're not. I'm just thinking we should, I shouldn't talk for too long.
Okay, so he's gonna be checking time. Like his dad, he just wanna, he wants to leave this. So it's fine. I don't think I'll be able to say how I feel anymore. Because
you do it on your own. It's okay.
So that's how, let's just say episode 1 of how baby daddy felt or feel or like feels, yes, how baby daddy feels. And yeah, we're gonna have an episode 2 where I'll actually get to say my part, because I genuinely do not want this video to be like 40 minutes. It's just not gonna work. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, for liking, for subscribing, and I really, really appreciate it. And yeah, Shamina yini ibib. Bye everybody.
Yeah, next time I'll be alone and I'll do a review of Stranger Things. I'll come wearing the same t-shirt and just you'll see me.
Okay.
Yeah. You might have some Stranger Things fans there that are like me and you could find something to relate to.
On my YouTube channel.
Yeah, well, I'm here. Peace.
Peace.